Hello, welcome to ASCAAD 2021. I'll start by sharing my presentation. Our presentation name is entitled Affective Computing in Space Design, a review of literature of emotional comfort tools and measurements. This is the table of contents of our presentation. Those are the main keywords for our presentation. So we start by describing what is affective computing and how we can use computers in order to track and decipher humans' emotions and then be able to produce or make products that are convenient for humans. So we started by stating what are the basic human needs in general, and then what are the human needs in an environment, whether it's a natural environment or built environment. It has proven that it is high prospect and high refuge, which is to have a visibility, certain visibility of the surrounding, and also feeling of protection. Also some other notions like mystery, complexity, coherence, protection, and absence of threats have been proven. And we have this in reference to the prehistoric man, because all other human reactions till this moment are linked to our prehistoric man, that to his reactions to danger or whatever stimulus or whatever he perceived in any stimulus in an environment. So, and then we have started by stating what are the effects of an environment on a human, and it was proven that there are many psychological effects like fear and anxiety, estrangement, neurosis, and phobias that can be linked or that are linked to the aesthetics of space, and that modernist architecture opposes nature. This has been proven by many research in literature, and that coordinates on a grid can be more measurable, but they are more machinery type of environment and not necessarily the best for humans. So there are many stimulus in an architectural environment or built environment. Those are the factors or the most eminent factors. Most of them have been studied thoroughly, but not from the psychological way of affecting humans. One of the major factors is the form of the lines and how they affect humans. Other factors, or it has been proven that other factors that can be natural and comfortable to humans that always come from nature, like biomimicry, architecture that is inspired from natural elements, natural scales, natural forming colors, and also natural anatomy of creatures. The indicators that can be seen on a human to or an emotional response can be measured by measuring his heart rate, his behavior, or observing his behavior, measuring blood pressure, or measuring other anxiety-related and physical sicknesses like the sick building syndrome, for example. How to measure emotions, where it has been proven that there are two ways: one, subjective or psychometric measurements that are used in psychology and social sciences, like surveys and questionnaires and interviews, and those use Likert scales, for example, to assess, and many to assess to which extent, the degree to which extent a person is, for example, comfortable or uncomfortable, and so on. And there are many wheels and self-assessment reports that has been that exist in the psychometric measurement tools. There has been also some objective measurement tools like the galvanic skin response, the EEG, that measures the brain activity, other things that measure the heart rate and body movement, others that measure the eye tracking or the movement of the eye, which also have an indication to his emotional response. Some studies, we have gathered many studies, some of them that evaluate the designer state of his brain activity during the design process. Other studies that has been linked to assessing curved lines, for example. So, some of them were contradictory because some were attributing curved lines to being serene and graceful, and others have found that curved lines can affect and cause stress to human if it's too much used in an exaggerated manner. And there has been some experiments that has been using virtual environments, creating virtual environments with different design of spaces, and then assessing the human's response to those different environments via virtual reality tools and EEG that measures their brain activity during the experiment. There has also been some studies that has linked architecture with neuroscience and has tried to quantify the impact of design on the human experience and how their brain gets restored in different settings and environments. We give to that examples of restorative versus non-restorative environments. And there has also been some other studies that has made pilot studies of many research that has been made into decoding the emotions of an architectural experience on and their effect on humans using different objective measurements, subjective measurements, statistical methods, and reaching results. Till they reach the results. Also, another case study has been using different virtual environments in order to assess also the reaction of humans, and has found that mystery, for example, has lower correlation to preferences as found in other literature or other studies. So the study limitation here were that we have it has been restricted to found literature. It can be expanded to further experimentations. Methods here of measuring human stimulus, like constructing a valid and reliable subjective measurement tools, were not included. Also, statistical methods and software of data analysis were not included. The conclusion and future work of this study has been stating that the design of products usually involves human responses. This is why, and also built environment has been proven, of course, to affect mood, behavior, and overall quality of life. And architecture combined with neuroscience and different other disciplines can enhance the final product or the architectural product or the built environment's effect on humans. The translation of human need and implementation into design can only be done with the help of technology, and also that future work here aims to code human emotional responses into building information modeling software. So this can be the start of coding human comfort analysis software. So this is very briefly what our study has been around, and thank you so much for listening.